Hi, Taylor T. Carlson here, and it's vinyl haul time again. Been a while since I did my last vinyl haul, so I figured we were long overdue. For today's haul, I'm going to be showing off some stuff I picked up at various stores over the past month or so, and I'm also going to show off a few that my girlfriend picked up as well, because there's a pretty nice eclectic mix of stuff here. So let's get started. First of all, one of my favorite finds I've got, this is the Stooges, the self-titled debut album from Iggy Pop's pre-solo career band. This album will forever be known for the song I Want to Be Your Dog, which has become one of the quintessential proto-punk classics, and there's a lot of great stuff to be had on this record. John Cale from the Velvet Underground actually produced this one. Another great find, one you don't see too often. Journey, Dream After Dream. A very big departure from most Journey albums, as this one's largely instrumental and much darker and more melodic. Very few of the songs on here actually have lyrics. It was the final album to feature original keyboardist Greg Rowley before he was replaced with Jonathan Cain. And so, in a way, this marks sort of the grand finale to the Greg Rowley period of the band. This actually has an insert inside, so I'll take that out. Yeah, right there. And then you've got a pretty cool photo of the band on the back. And yeah, if you've never heard this one, it's a bit of a shocker because it's so much different from anything Journey had ever done. And this is even after that started their real commercial breakthrough. If you look at the actual record, it's got the graphic of the dove on there like on the album cover. That looks pretty sweet. And another fantastic find, I've been looking for this one on vinyl for years and actually found it fairly cheap from my buddy Joey over at Record City. And this is the soundtrack to the film Death Wish 2. This, of course, being the second installment in the classic vigilante film starring Charles Bronson. But the music for this movie was by none other than Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin fame. I mean, this album, it's totally different from what you'd expect Jimmy Page to do, but there are a few moments that sound almost like they could have fit in on one of the Led Zeppelin albums, particularly the later ones. It was really nice to get my hands on this because, not only do I love these movies, but the music, particularly this one, because Jimmy Page did it, is a major highlight. And this has some credits on the sleeve for the artists that performed on the tracks. Other than Jimmy Page, I haven't heard of most of these people, interestingly enough. And the record itself, because it was a Swan Song Records release, it's got the Swan Song Angel logo there. I think I read somewhere this was actually the only non-Led Zeppelin Jimmy Page material that was released on Swan Song. And I believe they folded operations not too terribly long after the soundtrack came out. Another great find, I think I got this one from my buddy Clint over at Moondog Records. This is Cheap Trick One-on-One. This was Cheap Trick's first album to feature a different bassist, and it has the hit song She's Tight and If You Want My Love. Roy Thomas Baker produced this one of the most famed of all rock producers, and it's another very good album from one of my personal favorite classic rock bands. And I'll show off the insert here. Photos of the band on that side and on that side as well. Always good to have the original artwork intact when you pick something like this up. I actually just got Cheap Trick's brand new album yesterday, so probably be reviewing that on the channel pretty soon. These next few are ones that my girlfriend picked up, but again, some of them are stuff that I really like as well, so I think they deserve inclusion here. First of all, Queen, Sheer Heart Attack. Third album from the group. This one features the massive hit song Killer Queen that really put the band on the map. Other songs include Stone Cold Crazy, later covered by Metallica, and a lot of great deep cuts like Now I'm Here, Flick of the Wrist, and a lot of songs that cover a lot of diverse ground. This is a great early record from the group. Got an insert in here as well, just like showing off the band members. And it's always great to pick up more stuff from Queen because they've got such a fantastic discography that's pretty diverse in its own right. And we got one other Queen record as well. This is A Day at the Races. This was the follow-up to A Night at the Opera, probably their biggest and most successful album. And while I don't know if this album's quite the equal of that one, I would say it comes pretty close because there are some great tunes here. Nice gatefold in here with the lyrics on there. Songs on this album include the hits Somebody to Love and Tie Your Mother Down, but there's great deep cuts as well, like let's see what we got here. Good Old-Fashioned Lover Boy is a pretty underrated one. You got Tio Toriade. It's an album that really lets the band show off their musical diversity, and it's a shame some of the deep cuts on here don't really get talked about more, because there is some really good stuff. Nice photo of the group on the back there, and then the same logo from the cover there. Here's another one of the more unusual finds, but certainly one of my personal favorites. This is The Best of Mr. Rogers. If you are a living human being, you know who Mr. Rogers is, because he hosted, programming over the years and is largely revered as one of the best men at what he does. And so this is a collection of music from his TV show. Some of the tracks on here, it says, are actually previously unreleased. I have yet to actually sit down and listen to this whole record, but there's some nice information on the front and back, as well as some photos. And then the actual record itself is right here. And got the track list on that side, and then some artwork on that side as well. So, an unusual but nonetheless excellent addition to our record collection. And the last thing I'm going to show off here, this is the soundtrack to the 1980 film Coal Miner's Daughter. This, of course, being the Loretta Lynn biopic that starred Sissy Spacek and then co-starred the likes of Beverly D'Angelo, Levon Helm, and Tommy Lee Jones. Great movie, and these renditions of the songs actually done by the cast of the movie are fantastic to listen to. And there's the actual record there, just kind of the generic MCA sleeve. Have you picked up any vinyl finds at your local shops lately? Comment down below and let me know what you think, or if you've gotten anything lately. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel because I'm always posting new content, and give this video a like if you found it helpful or interesting. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you in my next video.